Okay. মই এমকে কৈছো আজি আমি বিজ্ঞান জানাৰ সহজ উপায় কিছুমান আলোচনা কৰিম যে ষ্টুডেণ্ট বিজ্ঞান জানাৰ সহজ উপায় হ'ল বিজ্ঞান শিকাৰ সহজ উপায় হ'ল মেথামেটিক্স টু গেটাৰ নলেজ এবাউট মেথামেটিক্স মেথ যদি ষ্ট্ৰং হ'ব যদি এজন ছাত্ৰৰ মেথ ষ্ট্ৰং হ'ব দেন ইজ another part of science that is physics become easy আৰু physics এনেকুৱা সহজ হৈ যাব যে you don't need any guide to understand physics if you have proper concept of mathematics, proper utilization of mathematics, then you can success in your life. You will have success in your life if you are going to sit in NEET examination or JEE examination, whatever you are like, whatever you want to do. All those competitive examination become easy. So today I will discuss a class 10th mathematics topic. Just I bring a topic, simple topic that is cubic polynomials. Okay, what is cubic polynomials? Let's start this. Say a cubic polynomial f of x is a cubic polynomial. F of x is a cubic polynomial. Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. It is a cubic polynomial. F of x should be a cubic polynomial. Become a cubic polynomial only when the condition is only when a cannot be 0. A cannot be 0 means coefficient of x cube not equal to 0. Clear? X cube or coefficient to কি হ'ব নোৱাৰে হওঁতে কি হ'ব নোৱাৰে 0 হ'ব নোৱাৰে that is the main condition say if আমি উল্টাকে যদি ভাবো এবাৰ if coefficient of x cube become 0 then what will happen here say চাও আমি কি হয় ইয়াতে let's see say if a is equal to 0 consider a is equal to 0 then value of f of x become say see f of x is equal to substitute the value of a is equal to 0 here 0 into x cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Now this term become 0. It means bx square plus cx plus d. See, if a is equal to 0, if a is equal to 0, then this term become 0. তার পিছত কি হবো? Degree of this polynomial become 2. This is the important. Degree of polynomials become 2. If a is equal to 0, it means f of x cannot be a cubic polynomial only when a is equal to 0. It means f of x এটা cubic polynomial হ'ব যদি a not equal 0 হয় a equal 0 হলে কি হৈ যাব it becomes a quadratic polynomial only when a is equal to 0 এটা quadratic polynomial হৈ যাব ক্লিয়াৰ তাৰ মানে কি যে f of x a cubic polynomial only when a not equal 0 since f of x is a cubic polynomial I am considering a cubic polynomial it must have three zeros quadratic we have already discussed about quadratic polynomials when we discuss about quadratic polynomials degree of quadratic polynomials is 2 therefore number of zero of the quadratic polynomials is also 2 since it is a cubic polynomials it means it must have three different zeros clear again I remind you coefficient degree exponent of a polynomial or degree of a polynomial represent this number of 0 here degree of a polynomial is 3 therefore it must have three different zeros okay now I am going to observe the relation of zeros of this cubic polynomial with its coefficient okay see here coefficient of x cube is equal to a similarly coefficient of x square is b and coefficient of x is c and constant term is equal to d. Now I am going to observe the relation. Now first sum of the zeros. If let alpha, beta and gamma. Alpha, beta and gamma are three different zeros of this cubic polynomials. Considering alpha, beta and gamma are three different zeros of this cubic polynomials. Then sum of these three zeros alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus coefficient of x square coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube is equal to minus b by a. This is the sum of three zeros. And next, sum of product of the zeros, alpha into beta, then plus beta into gamma plus alpha, gamma into alpha is equal to gamma into alpha is equal to coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x cube. That is, coefficient of x is here c. Coefficient, if we observe, coefficient of x is here c divided by coefficient of x cube is also a. Clear? And next, I will observe third relation, that is product of the zeros, that is alpha into beta into gamma. Alpha into beta into gamma is equal to minus constant term by coefficient of x cube. Now see, constant term is equal to d minus d divided by coefficient of x cube is also here is a. This is the relation. This is the relation of zeros. This is the relation between zeros and coefficient of x cube, x square, cx and constant term. Okay. I hope this video will help you. Therefore, I urge you to follow my page, to subscribe my YouTube channel to get the more knowledge about mathematics and physics. I will discuss about physics video, about physics topic in my videos. Okay.